It's Thursday, September 29th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show. We talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. You know what I just realized?
Like right now, just as soon as we started, you realized something.
We are in the midst of the, I suppose, big video game release window. All the big games are coming now.
Dude, I just got a call on the phone. GameStop, they're like, hey, come out tomorrow. Come pick up your pre-order.
Of what?
Of Bayonetta 1.
What?
For the Switch. And I'm like, damn, it really is release season.
What?
Yeah.
Doesn't that game come with 3?
No.
That's literally just 1?
It's just 1 because they never released 1 physically on the Switch.
Oh, God.
And then because the Bayonetta 3 Special Edition has the case to hold all 3 games physically, I had to buy the physical version of that game, obviously.
Wait, so then what comes in the Bayonetta 1?
Nothing. There's no special edition. It's like a $30 Switch game.
No, like, doesn't it come with a game case?
Yeah, it comes with a game case and a cart.
Wait, I'm confused.
Bayonetta 1 on the Switch only was released digitally.
No, I got it, and you got a physical edition.
I got the physical edition.
What does the special edition for 3 have anything to do with this?
Because the 3 has a package thing in it that allows you to store, like in a slipcase, all 3 Bayonetta games.
And you are going to
1.
do this?
Yes.
And you're going to throw out the Bayonetta 1 case?
No, I'm going to put it in... It holds all 3 cases.
Oh, I know. So where are you going to keep the game?
In the case, I guess.
Which case?
In all the cases.
What?
What are you talking about? Are you on drugs?
You have 1 game. You have 1 game?
I have Bayonetta 1.
Oh, wait, you mean it's literally a slip cover that wraps around 3 different games?
Yes.
Oh, that's not as exciting. That's not as exciting.
What are you talking about?
Wait.
What did you think? You thought it was a single game case that held 3 carts?
Yes.
Oh. No. That's ridiculous. Who would ever buy something like that? That's crazy.
On. You're telling me the thing in the special edition is cardboard that got you to buy the special edition?
Yeah, and the art book. So I guess that's more cardboard.
You've never you've been talking about this slipcase for generations. I've never heard you once talk about the art book.
Yeah,
I know you don't care about the art book.
I love art books.
And I also know video game special edition art books are always shit.
But this one seems pretty good.
No, it's not.
It's pretty good.
Okay, well, so that's what you're excited about.
I'm excited about slipcases, yes.
Wow. Damn.
In one convenient spot, I could hold all my games.
Bruh. I don't even know how to respond to that. That's insane.
Come over to the side.
That's
come over to the dark side, dude.
Insane. I can't even think of
insanely cool.
I can't even think of an equivalency for that. Like,
dude.
Like I was excited because Walmart's like, we got new disposable bags we're giving away with all purchases over $50.
Yeah, why not?
Damn.
And you got to collect all 3.
I guess so. God, it's like Happy Meal season all over again.
Fuck. Speaking of Happy Meals,
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards are done.
Yeah,
okay, they're over. I'm fucking pissed. I'm short 1 card. I have 14 out of 15 of the Pokemon cards.
How many trips to McDonald's did you make?
A lot. like 8.
Oh, wow.
And I also got 1 pack for free because they fucked up. So I technically got 9 packs.
Bruh, ain't enough times. You gotta go 10 times to guarantee.
Dude, I got 2 foil Pikachus.
Nice.
And I don't have an uncommon Smeargle. I'm so mad. I'm missing card 15 of 15.
Go buy it online.
No, I give up.
It's going to be like $2.
Yeah, probably.
Even less than that. Well, maybe shipping will get you.
Yeah, it'll be like $2 for the card and like $20 for shipping.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a shame.
So mad.
I don't have to tell you, except that sucks.
It does suck. I do have all the toys, though, so that's good.
I don't think you care about that part.
True.
I think you care about the cards.
True, I don't. I was trying to console myself, but you saw right through me.
I did. An empty shell of a man.
If only I had a Smeargle.
Oh, well. I almost ran into that problem this week.
What do you mean?
Like missing out on something.
What'd you miss out on? Or what did you almost miss out on?
A bicycle, but I didn't. I got it.
Nice.
And I'm happy.
How much did you spend on this bike?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Price is dependent per area.
Oh, my God. Per area code?
No, per country.
Oh. So you just got an indeterminately expensive bike.
Who said it's expensive?
Because it's a Cervelo.
I mean, it depends what you think expensive is. If you say over 1,000,
well, actually, money's all relative, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
If I were Scrooge McDuck, like, what's $1 million to me? It's nothing. It's chump change.
Absolutely.
Oh,
and
shut
that's
the fuck.
the
Get out of
argument
here,
I'm going with.
you motherfucker! God damn. Tell me you're privileged without telling me you're privileged.
All I'm saying is that it's a bicycle on 2 wheels. How expensive can it be, right?
God damn. It could be very expensive. It could be more than your computer.
It could be.
It could be.
It could.
It could be more than your whole driving rig setup.
It could be. I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Is it? Do you include my PC?
I think your PC and your driving rig setup is probably more expensive than that.
Yeah.
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 You're crazy. That's crazy.
Wait, no. My PC and my driving
Plus your rig
is more expensive than the bike.
No. I'm saying the bike is more expensive.
No
than both of those
no
combined.
way.
Okay.
No
All right.
way,
We'll see.
way, no
We'll
way.
see. Once that bill comes in and you're hurting.
What do you mean? I already paid for it.
But so you do know how much it is.
Yeah.
So tell me.
I know how much it costs.
God damn! Flash a figure on the screen or something.
I will leave it to the listener to find out.
God damn!
I bought a gold, not real gold.
I was gonna say like 24 karat,
I think the actual name is like gold dust.
like the wrestler.
Yeah, that's what they call it,
Alright.
the colorway.
Okay.
Which is weird because their black one is called Ember.
Huh?
And I was, and the white one was Ape and Glow, and I was like,
What? What?
what are these names?
All right.
And Cervelo's a Canadian company. Like, what are these names?
Okay.
Anyways, I'm just being patriotic, okay? I can only ride the
The
Canadian
Canadian
brand.
bikes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, nice try.
Yeah,
Nice
I got.
try.
Anyways, I got a soloist.
Support local business.
Exactly. I supported local, and they are supporting the Solo Rider by releasing the Cervelo Soloist, and I got it with electronic shifting, so I'm very happy.
And disc brakes.
Yeah.
You crazy?
Yeah. It should be here in like the next couple weeks,
Like it's too much. It's too much.
but I gotta get rid of the other one now,
I guess that like offsets the cost a little bit.
like half.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's that. This was another week of interesting news, I think.
I think so too.
So let's get into it. First up, EA Originals was a program that Electronic Arts had set out a couple years back
Mhm.
in the idea of funding, I suppose, interesting ideas and to hopefully give us new games that EA wouldn't make otherwise.
Mhm.
First of those is been revealed. It's called Wild Hearts
Ooh.
by Koei Tecmo, the guys behind Dynasty Warriors.
And Wo Long.
Oh shit, they do. Yeah.
Or is that Team Ninja? No, it's Koei Tecmo Publishing.
Yeah, that's so
Okay.
weird. Wait,
Yeah.
who did Neo?
Team Ninja.
And they were by...
And they were published by Koei Tecmo.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Wild Hearts looks to be like EA's competitor to Monster Hunter.
It looks pretty good. I'm
And
not
it
gonna
looks
lie.
pretty neat. There are, of course, reservations. The last time EA did something interesting and cool,
Mhm.
it bombed.
Which was that?
Anthem.
Yeah, but that game sucked. They
But
made a
it
good game.
looked
It did look
so
cool. It did
cool.
look cool. That's true.
Like the idea
but
behind
also, EA's not making this game; they're publishing it.
You're right. So there's a higher chance of this one succeeding. But yeah, if you like big giant fantasy monsters and smacking them in the head with a sword, I say check out this trailer. Out on February 23rd. It didn't mention, but I'm assuming PS5, Xbox Series, PC. I don't know about last gen, but at this point, if you're mad that it's not on the last gen, I don't know, get with the times. These consoles are like 2 years old now. So
Still, nobody can buy them.
except TJ bought one last week.
What's
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Every time I see them go online too, like when Wario 64 even is like, oh, the Canadian whatever has these and blah blah blah. Like they're sold out like instantaneously. So
Yeah, but you're not looking. You're waiting for that, right?
yeah, I'm waiting to walk into a store and it's there.
Exactly. Like that's just how it is. If you want something now, you just gotta go. You gotta put in the effort, right?
No.
All right.
I want to go back to pre-pandemic consumerism where there's too much of everything and I walk into a store and I'm like, "Oh, it's here."
Don't get me wrong.
That's it.
I want that too. I would like to be able to go and buy my car, but
Yeah.
that's not happening.
You didn't even get the car you originally ordered.
What are you talking about?
Didn't you? You ordered one car and then they're like, "It's been so long, we're going to give you the new car instead."
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
You didn't even get the one you ordered. So
Yeah, but it's not even like I don't know if there's any differences besides the fact that one says manufactured in 23 versus 22. Like I don't know what the difference is, if there is any. Anyways, yeah, I do wish we could just do that. Same with the iPhone. I wish I could just go buy it, but
you did.
it's not arriving. Like it doesn't just show up.
But you bought it.
Yeah, but like
Okay, yeah. You can walk into an Apple store
Yeah.
and be like, "Give me the iPhone,
because
kid."
now I have to worry about now wrecking my current iPhone because I did that trade-in program, right? And to a bigger extent, same with my current car.
Do you have a screen protector on there?
I do.
Interesting.
It's glass.
Okay.
I told you to buy a screen protector.
You told me just like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever had a screen protector on any of my phones.
I know. And then you've always been like, I scratched my screen.
No. I only scratched the last time.
Also,
my S4 was
I'm
primo.
surprised you're very brave in putting your phone face down on every surface.
Why?
Because you don't know what's on these surfaces.
But my case has like a lip that lifts the case off the phone off the table.
Fair enough, but what if there's still something taller than that lip?
Well, there's not.
You don't know that.
I'm looking at it. It's not.
All right. I'm just saying. Because I know that wasn't a cheap item, and they're not exactly cheap to replace.
No, they're not. But
All
I'll
right.
probably look into a screen protector eventually.
Yes. Next up, keeping on the video game track, HBO put out their first trailer for The Last of Us.
Yes.
And oh baby, this looks like The Last of Us.
It looks so good that
you're not gonna watch
it's
it.
gonna bomb.
I think it's gonna be great.
We'll see.
I think most people. Why don't you think it's gonna be good?
Because I have no faith in video game adaptations of anything.
It literally looks like this is the closest that this has just looked like it's the game.
I know, and that's what worries me.
I bet it's gonna be amazing, and you know what's gonna happen, Anthony?
What?
People will be like, "Yo, have you seen The Last of Us?" And then you're gonna be like, "The game," and you'll be like, "What are you talking about?"
What are you talking about? The show, the HBO show.
There's no game.
Crazy person.
What's the game?
What's a video game?
And Last of Us is gonna get so huge, but only because of the show.
I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
And you're gonna sit in the corner and be like, "But I was there when it was a game, and I was playing it," and be like, "Dude."
And you get a different experience when you play the game. It's so the experience is better.
Yeah, but it's a game. How can it look better than real life?
Bro, I want to die.
Just you wait. It's coming.
It's
2023.
crazy too, because like this reality could come true because Edge Runners
Yeah.
is an anime that has like cracked the fucking popular, like it's like normie area.
Hell yeah, the
of
Headrunners is amazing.
And I think what was it? Cyberpunk sold over 1 million or 2 million units.
20
million. They sold over 20 million units. They broke The Witcher 3's most concurrent players record on
Yes.
Steam. Like, this could be a real future. And I hate it.
Why?
Because they just... the book's just better than the movie. right? Like,
this
goddamn.
asshole. This asshole.
and I can finally say it. All right?
Oh, my God.
God damn.
Oh, my God. Well, anyways, I'm looking forward to watching this maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Get your own ideas, TV. God damn.
Nah. They saw how well it worked stealing comics in the movies.
True.
So why not do it here?
True.
Speaking about games to shows, Nier Automata had its first sort of trailer for its anime.
This is going to be that one for sure.
What?
This is going to be... Oh, I love Nier. Oh, yeah? How'd you like that one boss? What are you talking about? I watched it, and I'll be like, fuck!
I actually think this is going to be the reverse. I think this anime is going to be dog shit.
I've seen some shot-by-shot comparisons. It's looking pretty faithful. It's looking pretty faithful to the
Maybe,
game.
probably, but I have a feeling this one is not going to live up.
They bashoujoed the shit out
Out of 9S.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
his
God.
lips. I'm like,
Dude,
yo, this boy's
he
ready
is-
to suck cock.
Yeah, he's maximum twink. This guy is
my God.
crazy. Oh, my God.
Which is a shame because the only other characters in this universe are women.
And like in the game, he was a little frail, but he wasn't like this. Like he's dolled up. Like he got a BBL. He got some injections. Like it's kind of crazy.
I know, and because it's anime, you'll only get to see 2B's crotch if they draw it.
I'm gonna have to definitely mute 2B or not 2B. 9S on my Twitter.
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, for
Because it's
sure.
BL gonna be a bunch of BL. Like there's no other
BL
way.
who?
With
Himself?
robots, with Adam and Eve.
Oh yeah.
Remember those two Bashoujoed boys?
Hmm.
And this one is definitely going to be a game or an adaptation where I'll be pissed off because it's like Yoko Taro does such interesting things in video games to like take you out of the experience on purpose and like fuck with you and the way you think video games work. And it's just not going to work or it's just not going to translate into television. And I'm
You're
like,
right.
God damn.
Because it's gonna be better.
I want to die. I hate this future.
It's good. Finally, my last pick. Ryan Reynolds showed up with a video telling us all about the Deadpool update.
This was hilarious. I love this. This was great.
It was all to say it's coming.
Eventually.
2024. Holy
September.
moly. But I guess the big part is Hugh Jackman is coming back
Huge jacked man.
is as the Wolverine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they go into why he's not dead.
Well, they said that Logan takes place in like 2029,
Yes.
and this thing is probably going to take place before that.
Or is it?
Or is it? Because Deadpool likes to time travel.
Well, I was going to say because this saga of the current MCU is the multiverse saga.
It's true.
So who knows how they're going to do it.
What if this is Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, the movie?
That would be cool, but then you know they had to reverse it.
Yeah, of course.
They also said Scarlet Witch isn't actually dead. They didn't do it in this video.
Of course. Of course not. She has reality bending powers.
Yeah, and like, I think the producers of Marvel were like, well, we don't really know what happened.
To Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Like, blah, 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 blah. They're just as, like, the MCU is just as bad as comic book stuff now.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
I kind of
So
love it.
chances are she'll be back. And those?
They got to do House of M eventually.
Yeah, I guess they do, huh?
Because that storyline's sick.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right.
And yeah, I would say that's it for my week.
Okay. I got a couple quick ones.
Okay.
Remember the Google Stadia?
No.
Remember cloud gaming? And Google's like, man, we're going to sell you a controller and a little box. Not the Ouya. This is a different thing. The Stadia.
Okay.
And they're like, you're going to play games through the cloud, kid. It's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Well, they're like, it wasn't that sick because we're shutting it down.
Damn.
So it launched about 3 years ago. Google has now announced that the Stadia will be closing down. And not only that, but Google will be refunding all Stadia hardware purchases made through the Google Store and all game and add-on content purchases made through the Stadia store without receipt.
Wow.
So if you had bought Stadia through Google and you had bought anything on their store, you will get fully refunded for everything you bought,
See, now I wish I bought it.
which is kind of crazy.
Because then that would have just been, that's just a free demo.
And then you get a cool controller
I mean,
to keep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's just more e-waste. Nah, never mind. Never mind.
You got a cool controller to give to me.
Nah. I still want the Steam controller.
Yeah, I still want that too. My friend has one. I'm trying to like pry it from his cold dead hands, but he will not have it.
Why does he have to be dead?
Because I think that's the only way he'll give it to
Just take it from him alive.
me. But yeah, Google will be refunding all of that. The players will have until January 18th next year, 2023, in order to enjoy their cloud gaming experience.
And then it's just over?
And then it's just gone. Everything you've ever bought. But the thing is too is people are kind of unsure about if you bought the Stadia from outside of Google, because I think like Best Buy and retail had the Stadia for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe you might need a receipt for that. I'm not sure. But I am very, very, very surprised this is happening because earlier this year they doubled down, right? They closed all of their internal game development teams and just focused on like third-party stuff. Like they were going to work with like Peloton and Capcom. I think they had a thing going on with Bungie for a while. They were going hard in the paint to try and get cloud gaming become a thing. And then now the Switch has cloud gaming. We just talked about that. Was it that Logitech gamepad or whatever the fuck that was last week?
G handheld. And
the fact that Google is like, nah,
well,
is kind of a scary concept for cloud gaming in general.
Yeah, I think the difference with the Stadia though is everything was all in-house, like their gaming thing. With the Logitech one, while I still don't believe in it, all they're doing is piggybacking off of Game Pass and Nvidia, who have their own services set up. So I don't know. We'll see.
But that's pour one out for a real one. The pioneers in cloud gaming.
I don't know
Stadia.
if I'm gonna pour one out. I think it was It's
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, that shit's kind of ugly too. That controller's not so great. Sony, on the other end, has confirmed a date for their PlayStation Stars loyalty program.
I read something about this that was interesting.
It will roll out in Asia September 29th, so today. And the reward scheme in the Americas will be October 5th, and in Europe and Australia for October 13th. They have announced that these are basically like, they're more trophies, but they're outside of the game. They're like meta trophies.
It's like a battle
It's
pass.
kind of like a battle pass. So it's free to join if you have a PlayStation Network account and you do not need PlayStation Plus to use it. But there are two types of rewards. There are loyalty points,
Okay.
which can be redeemed in ways like when you pay back with points on your credit card,
Yeah.
buy games with points in your PSN wallet,
Okay.
and that
Cool.
kind of
Cool.
stuff.
Cool.
and then also digital collectibles,
Oh.
which are just like sick JPEGs. They have noted that you will not be able to sell your JPEGs. These JPEGs are not one of a kind. These are not NFTs.
Now I'm disappointed. The fuck.
They're really leaning into like the fact that this is like these are just digital collectibles, and they're doing some like kind of like meta ones where I think their first campaign is going to be Hit Play 1994, where if you launch games that match song-based clues, you'll receive a limited collectible that can only be gotten during that campaign.
Damn.
And it becomes like a trophy case basically.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more boring than I thought it would be. I was kind of hoping for like a Club Nintendo style thing where I can collect points and then like redeem it for maybe like a physical reward or something like that, or like a PlayStation Store exclusive tchotchke or something like that. I think sounds like something they would do in the future. Like I can't see them not doing it.
Maybe. I guess it depends on how successful this works out.
Yeah. But already controversy has begun.
Oh yeah.
Because they have noted that people who are, they're up in the ranks, right, in the PlayStation Stars loyalty program.
Yes.
They will receive primary access when it comes to customer service reports and calls. Yeah. So if your account has a lot of loyalty program shit, they're going to be like, "Oh, yes, Sir Vincent Sanchez, how are you today?
Of course.
We will obviously get your problem solved with the utmost quickness.
Duh.
And while you wait, we have shipped to you a foot massage machine."
Yeah.
So they're going to give people preferential treatment if you're a high loyalty holder. People are kind of wondering if that means that the plebs are going to get worse support now.
Yeah.
And obviously, you hope. You got to wish, right? Yeah. So
this doesn't involve any real money, though, right?
No.
Okay.
The only thing that is quote-unquote real money is the fact that you might be able to exchange your points for PSN credit.
But there's no buy-in from the consumer end.
No. You just have to have a PlayStation Network account. And
Okay.
I guess the buy-in is you need the console, obviously.
Yeah.
But, you don't need PlayStation Plus for it.
Okay.
I haven't heard that if you have PlayStation Plus, if you get anything bonus or anything like that. So it's just more. It's trophies on top of trophies. They're meta trophies.
Sounds like it. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to get some meta trophies, Vince?
Not particularly.
Not even for exclusive access to customer service when your PlayStation 5 breaks down?
No.
All right. Okay.
If it breaks, it breaks.
If he breaks, he breaks. That's all I have for that one. The next up is that dual Kickstarter I talked about a while ago from the Shadow Hearts and the Wild Arms creators.
Yep.
It's blown past its required Kickstarter. I think it's like 300% funded now.
300.
So their initial hit was 1 million yen, which is about 945,000 Canadian dollar dues.
Wow.
It is in its last 16 hours of backing as of this recording, and it's at 3.03 million Canadian dollars. So, and rising. I'm looking at the list.
Kind
go
of
up and up and up.
lower than I thought it would be, but okay.
I don't know. Having triple your intended goal is pretty good.
I guess so.
But yeah, so Armed Fantasia and Penny Blood are the two games, and they have announced that they have 2 legendary composers coming to these projects. Nobuo Uematsu, who is obviously the Final Fantasy man.
Yes.
And Kenji Ito, who has scored the Saga series in the past, are both lined up to join on this project. It's, as someone who backed this, very exciting.
Which one did you back? What tier?
I backed the one where it's both games physical. I think it's like 115 yen or something. 115,000 yen.
Okay.
There were some crazy tiers. They're all sold out. I think there was like 1 million yen tier, and someone bought that, which is kind of bonkers.
Wow. Wow.
But yeah, I don't know, this project, I know it's not coming out till like sometime 2025, but the more I hear about it, the more.
15,000 yen. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
So
more.
$150.
No, the yen's dog shit right now.
You think the Canadian dollar's any good?
It's better than the yen.
Okay, it's 145.
No, it's like $110.
It says right here, 145.
It's approximately, dude. But by the time they charge me, it'll have tanked even more. What are you talking about? Okay.
I think you can't do math, my friend.
Dude, the yen sucks. All right, don't worry.
It's $150. What are you talking about?
Listen. It's okay.
I don't know what to tell you. 15,000 yen is 15,000
Dude,
yen.
I'm going on xe.com right now.
Okay, and what are you gonna find?
What did I say? 15,000 yen?
It's 15,000 yen. It's 15,200 yen.
Dude, it's like $135.
No,
Bruh.
no way.
Easy.
It literally says right here,
That's
144. That's what they're gonna charge you.
Approximately.
That's what
Approximately.
they're gonna charge you, my
But
man.
it depends on what the credit card company charges me, because they're going to charge me in yen.
Yeah, and then they're gonna charge you that processing fee.
We'll see.
It's $150.
Okay. But 2 big name composers on top of the 2 big name directors.
Okay.
So this game's looking hot. This game's looking good.
Shit, it's gonna bomb, isn't it?
Dude, it's going to fucking bomb. It's not even going to come out.
This
It's going to
game
be
is
Shenmue 3
gonna
all
be
over
so
again.
shit.
And I'm going to be motherfucking pissed.
How come you didn't get the deluxe edition?
Because that was a lot of crap I didn't want.
Oh, but you love the special. You just said that you were buying a slip cover.
Yeah, but that's useful.
Well, this could have. What if this has a slip cover for both
Go
games?
scroll back up. Scroll back up.
To what?
Go to the
You get next gen art.
Next gen art. That's crazy. Acrylic standees. Oh my god.
Premium coffee table book.
Yeah, I don't.
Bro, regular art
Dude,
book.
hold the vinyl. There's a
The
vinyl.
vinyl.
Uh oh,
Dude.
Maybe I have time to.
Dude.
Maybe I have time to add on some stuff.
You love graphic tee.
Those are the ugliest graphic tees I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Just the vinyl's cool.
Everything else, dude. But don't you want those acrylic stands? Okay, I gotta ask listeners
Who's
here.
buying acrylic stands?
Who's buying acrylic standees? Honestly, sometimes they come in like the limited edition of like limited run games that I buy, and they're so dog shit. Like, who's buying?
So
these?
like I've seen some people put them on the dash of their car.
Yeah, and it looks so stupid.
But like every time I see an acrylic stand, all I think is, buddy, what? You couldn't afford the figure, so you bought the stand?
Like, just get the Figma, dude.
Like,
What are you doing?
don't settle. Just save your pennies even more and get the real deal.
That's so nuts.
Yeah. Cuz yeah, I don't know what purpose they serve. Like
What feeling if you are a listener and you buy
The
acrylic
acrylic
standee?
stands? Yeah.
What do you feel when you get an acrylic stand? Like, you know who we should ask? We should ask Rachel, because I bet she has some BTS acrylic standees.
I bet she does.
And like, what do you get out of that? Like, why wouldn't you just get a poster at that point?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because they're cheap. So you get that instant rush of just being able to buy something.
I'm part of the army.
Yeah. Right? They're an easy buy-in.
Maybe.
But even then, and then like the one that blows my mind is the premium version of these where they're like glass.
Oh yeah.
Right? And you're like, oh, that cost a penny.
Or
But
like
then
the vinyl standee.
yeah. But then it's like, it's still a flat 2D JPEG.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it.
You heard it here first. The TNIAB crew does not support acrylic standees.
We do not support acrylic standees.
That's for poor people. All right.
Acrylic standees are for poor people.
That's
There's the episode title.
But yeah, I can't wait for this game to be dog shit once it comes out. So
Okay.
I already backed it. So whatever.
I guess, yeah, all right. In for a penny.
In for a pound.
Yeah.
In for an acrylic standee.
Oh, shit.
And then last but not least, not to be outdone by Tencent and China, Saudi Arabia is in the news, baby. Remember when they bought out SNK?
Yeah.
And they were all like, bro, just because Saudi Arabia bought out SNK, it doesn't mean we're not going to release cool shit.
Nice.
And it's like, so far, they've kept good on their promise. Well, Saudi Arabia, they probably saw that Tencent acquisition in Ubisoft, and they're like, we could do that. We got oil money. That shit's sick. So,
Spend it while you got it.
an investment company called Savvy Games Group with 2 V's, They are owned by a sovereign wealth fund, the PIF, out of Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
They have announced that they will be investing 70 billion riyals, which is about $18.6 billion,
Yeah.
in to take minority stakes in several, quote, key companies, end quote, that will support Savvy's game development agenda.
Ooh, I like it when they use agenda.
Right? And then they'll be using another 50 billion reals, which is about 13.3 billion American dollars, to acquire, quote, a leading game publisher to become a strategic development partner, end quote.
For how much?
For $13 billion.
It's a bargain.
That's, dude, when you got Saudi Arabia money, it don't fucking matter. The Saudi Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salam, who famously killed a news reporter. He said in a statement that Savvy Games Group is one part of our ambitious strategy
To rule the world.
aiming to make Saudi Arabia the ultimate global hub for games and esports by 2030.
Interesting.
We are harnessing the untapped potential across esports and the game sector to diversify our economy, because oil's gonna tank, and they're gonna drive innovation on the scale of entertainment and esports, offering across the kingdom.
Wow.
The kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Now, when he says esports, does he mean male esports?
Of course, women can't play video games.
Okay,
It's crazy.
just checking,
Dude.
Okay,
How are they
cool.
gonna see through the hijab? What the fuck?
Cool.
They can't. How are they gonna pick up a controller when they're wearing a burqa? That doesn't make any
Thought
sense.
so.
What
Glad
the
we
fuck?
settled that one.
God damn. I'm getting canceled for that one. God damn.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah. So they've also made I think a bunch of investments this year, where I think they purchased a 5.01 stake in Nintendo this year. They purchased 5% stakes in Capcom and Nexon as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they've also invested a bunch in Activision Blizzard, EA, a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So they're not doing this like willy-nilly. They're really believing in video games. Yeah, they're going for it. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Obviously people are worried because of like, what was it? It's like the war on Yemen and all the historically, I guess, like bad shit in our eyes that they've done to like female activists and homosexuality and stuff. And obviously video games are like a super inclusive space, especially now.
Yeah.
So they're wondering what's going to happen there. But yeah, the gaming investment arm head has dismissed those concerns as older impressions of the country. So we'll see how true that is.
When this much money is changing hands, I would dismiss it too.
Yeah, why not? I guess so. But yeah, those are my picks. Video games are they're attracting the world economy, and I guess rightfully so. They're the most profitable entertainment industry right now, so why not?
As they should. So this week, I am almost fully healed.
Nice.
Arms are good, legs are good. I think I won't be like 100%.
Put your wrist on the table. So let me hit it with this phone for a second.
You really gonna do that, huh? You're gonna wreck your phone before you wreck my wrist.
Yeah, okay, nice try,
bro. You're gonna wreck it,
dude.
I think I'm still like 4 weeks out till I'm like fully healed.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do things.
Right.
So I started working out this week. Turns out I can't lift a lot.
Hell yeah. Just
So
like me.
It's not because I literally can't do it. It's just because it brings me pain in my wrist. So I guess I can't do it.
Okay.
But I guess it's good to be active once again.
But you're doing like what's it called? Like you're doing like more reps, lighter weights type stuff, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. So that's what it is. But yeah, it's just kind of sucks though, because it's just way more boring.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was what I've been doing there. I also helped a friend move house.
Boo. Ew. Gross.
Yeah, it's moving.
Have you heard about moving? It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, doors need to be wider.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
nothing's just more depressing than you're like,
Dude, we got to move in this L-shaped couch. Motherfucker.
that or it's just like, looks like we're going to have to disassemble it. I'm like, oh, man.
What if we didn't? What if we threw it in the garbage and you bought a new one?
Damn, I guess we're going to have to take it apart. Oh, no. So, like, that was the worst part of it. But otherwise, it's moving. Moving is all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing to do. But otherwise, I didn't do anything this week because all I did.
Oh, you did something. You just did one of something.
Bro, I just played Overwatch. I got back in.
Overwatch 1 you played.
1. Servers are closing on the 2nd. I'm getting my.
Did all your stuff transfer over yet?
No. It transfers over when the new
On
game
launch day?
launches. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I'm just grinding for coins.
Whew. All right.
It's 25 coins a match. 1,000 coins to unlock a skin.
That's a lot of coins.
I'm just going for. I've unlocked 4,000 and then I spent them.
Do you know what skins you need?
Nope.
You didn't do like a cross reference?
Nope.
PlayStation's just over there.
Nah.
You crazy.
But apparently the currency transfers over,
All right.
and you can just buy old skins at the same currency.
But I'm saying you're like doubling down on skins.
Anyways, Overwatch is great. It's so good.
Is it?
I'm just playing random role, and I just feel. Guess what? I've never played DPS.
Yeah, DPS sucks.
I'm only playing support and tank because that's what I get randomized into, and it's been great. Oh my god, I love this game.
Dude, as someone who plays League of Legends, when you go to fill and you always get filled into your 2 roles of support and jungle, shit slaps.
I skipped Monday of work just to play
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Like you took a day off?
No.
You just didn't work?
Yeah.
That's time theft. What are you doing?
Sure.
Sure, why not? We can call it that.
Dude, it's been great. Overwatch is so much fun. I can't wait. Then I've been just reading up all the news on all the launch day stuff and like the battle pass stuff. Whatever. Turns out I get to jump right into competitive if I want to. Cause I'm just gonna do it.
All right.
Battle pass is 80 levels. I'm gonna do it.
We're going to hear a lot about Overwatch.
Oh
aren't we?
man, there's so much I can't wait to talk about.
Fuck me.
That Kiriko character? Holy
Hershey's cracked.
She is cracked.
God damn.
My god, I've never seen a healer or support with so much mobility.
Well, guys, I got to tell you right now, I think once Overwatch 2 comes out, it'll be a solo show. Vince will be...
God damn. It's so good. Anyways, that was my week. That's it. Like,
That's it? Like, you got no new updates, no new meta,
no
new characters you're loving?
It's the same ones. I'm playing Ana, I'm playing Brig,
Why don't you
playing Diva and Reinhardt. Those are my 4.
break out of your comfort zone, you know? Play some... Who's the robot healer?
Zen?
Yeah, play Zenyatta.
He sucks.
I know. But give yourself a handicap.
Sometimes I'll play Moira. Sometimes.
Sometimes I'll play MLGS tier. It's cool.
Sometimes, if I need to. But I never
When
need
you gotta
to.
sweat.
Yeah, when I want to win. I literally have nothing to tell you. Like, the game is kind of unbalanced right now. Too many shields. Too many turrets.
Goddamn.
It's kind of busted.
All right.
Whatever. I love it. It's the best.
Okay.
And I'm kind of sad that it's dying because I'm never going to play this version of Overwatch again. But that doesn't mean I ever want to go back to it.
What happens to my Overwatch 1 disc?
It boots into the new Overwatch.
What if I don't update the firmware?
Then, I don't know.
Can I play the old one still?
No, because the servers are gone.
Yeah, but isn't there like a single player, like a bot mode in there?
I guess technically if it's on offline, I don't know. No, because you have to log into Blizz.
Oh my god, that's brutal.
Your Blizzard account before you can get into the game.
Dude, where's my refund?
For what?
For my bot. They're doing it with the Stadia.
Yeah, no.
Dude, I got a refund for Mag, I'm pretty sure.
No, you didn't. Shut your face. So many games die. But yeah, no, nothing to say. Overwatch is great. Expect me to talk about the new one next week, and that's all I'll talk about until the end of the year.
Blah. I dropped my watch.
Okay, cool.
Don't step on it. I don't know where it is.
Sure.
That's your week?
Yeah.
Okay. I've also been going back to something old. All right.
I've seen.
I'm playing more Doom Eternal on the PC.
But this is your first time on the PC?
This is my first time playing on the PC. And I got to tell you,
it's better on the PC?
It's better on the PC. It's kind of crazy how it's so good on the PC.
Are you telling me the game that first arrived on the scene on PC, built for the PC, ground up for the PC,
Yeah,
is best experienced on the PC and not the PlayStation?
yeah. That's crazy, right?
Wow,
that's fucking wild.
What a revelation!
Dude, especially when I can play it at 144 frames solid on a 144 hertz monitor.
Bro, it's time to step it up.
Dude.
You need a 360 hertz monitor.
Dude, I need a 2K monitor first.
How about just make it 4K?
4K,
Yeah.
5,000 hertz.
Yeah.
How smooth can it go? So yeah, I've been playing Doom Eternal on PC, and I gotta say, it's almost a completely different game.
With the speed you can move at?
With the speed you can move at and the movement manipulation you can do, it's like I'm playing a different version because I played on hard mode originally when I played Doom Eternal because I was like, oh, I beat Doom 2016 on hard. I'll do that. But they've added like so many mechanics and movement options and like mandatory things on the harder difficulties where it's like you have to take out these guys' cannons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That I got to the one boss fight and I got absolutely mauled for like 2 hours. And I'll tell you, it beat me down. I went down to normal on the console.
Oh my god.
It defeated me. But I got to that boss fight on the PC.
Just wiped them.
I shit on them. Oh my god. Being able to like hot swap weapons with like hotkeys.
Oh,
just
that's
like
right. Yeah.
whipping around. Like the amount of shit you can do on a mouse and keyboard. Like that game was made for PC. Like I don't know if the
no shit
console versions have mouse and keyboard support.
No.
But
No.
God damn.
Does that game have? Does it support NVIDIA Reflex?
Probably. I don't. It supports a lot of stuff my computer cannot do.
Okay.
And that's why I'm running it on max because like I can't. My graphics card doesn't support like HDR and shit like that, and ray tracing and all that shit.
Okay.
But this game can look real nice. But playing it, god damn, this is like the devil may cry of first person shooters. I forgot that each ammo type has 2 different weapons, like a super version and a regular version. So you get like you get the shotgun, which like your alt fires can be full auto shotgun or you shoot a grenade.
Yeah.
And then you get the super shotgun.
Yeah.
The super shotgun just has a chain that you hook onto a guy and you can just drag yourself to them. If you get the upgrade, the chain sets them on fire. All the different like weapon swapping through your grenades to your flamethrower, doing hot swapping between heavy weapons so you cancel out recoil animations and shit. God damn, this game is so good. And I am so hyped every single time I play it. I got like pit sweats going on. I'm so fucking pumped.
Disgusting.
Sick.
Actual sweaty gamer.
Actual sweaty gamer.
Ugh.
It's so good. Highly recommend it. And I'm so pumped to get into the DLC eventually.
So this is the second one, right?
Yes, Doom Eternal. Yeah.
What was the other one called?
Just Doom.
Oh.
So that's why people call it Doom 2016 because it's just Doom.
Oh my god, it's 8 years old?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's been a while since Doom 2016. It's good. It's due for a remake.
Wow. An HD remake?
HD remake.
All right.
Get the 4K going. There's also a bunch of bonus stuff in this game I forgot. Like when you get collectibles, they appear around your like Doom Citadel and stuff. I think at the end of the game, you unlock like Doom 1 and 2 to play inside Doom Eternal. So you play it on the Doom guy's computer inside his like room.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, I hopefully we'll get to the DLC eventually soon, and I'll talk about that more. But I gotta say, if you guys are looking for Doom Eternal and you have the ability to play it on PC, play that shit on PC. Shit is sick. And there's been a whole bunch of free updates since then. They've added like master levels, which are remixed versions of regular levels to be way harder, and like test your movement abilities and stuff like that. There's a horde mode with their whole like they have a whole like horde mode system going on where like you unlock weapons as you progress through it and like get different power ups and stuff. It's sick. I love it. JoJo Part 6 has come out with their next batch of episodes. JoJo Part 6 Part 2, basically.
Part 6 Part 2
on Netflix, and
okay, yeah.
And the show continues to be great. It has one of my least favorite fights, but I like ironically like it, and then one of my favorite fights in this series. One is with Limp Bizkit, and the other one is against Jailhouse Lock.
Mm-hmm.
And if the quality of this keeps going on, I think the final arc is going to be absolutely bonkers, just because.
Wait, this isn't over?
No, it's not over.
There's a third part?
There's going to be a JoJo Part 6 Part 3 with the last batch of episodes.
Because it was 12 and this is another 12?
I think it's 12. I think it's going to be 36.
Okay.
Total.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And yeah, because it's like midway through the season, I don't want to spoil anything. It continues to be good. David Productions continues to slap. And yeah, all female prison arc continues to be good. But this is moving its trajectory of JoJo to more like less ora punch you in the face stands, like direct attack type stuff, into more like fucking with your mind puzzle type stands. And that stuff is very cool. And I didn't think they'd be able to animate that kind of stuff well, especially Jailhouse Lock, but I was proven wrong.
Oh.
So I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one I've been watching is a K-drama. been watching Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
Woohoo!
This is it was released this year.
Yep.
On Netflix. It follows a young girl, Woo Young Woo, who is a
Woo Young Woo.
I don't make the names, all right? Go talk to Korea. All right, that's her name. Okay. She is a rookie attorney for a law firm, and she is super high IQ, but she has autism.
It's a Big Bang Theory,
I guess. Kind of. So they go a little bit more extreme in this way. So the way they portray autism in this show is more like she's not on obviously not on the super non-functioning autistic side where
I'd hope so, because to be a lawyer,
you kind of got to be, but she is she's in the realm of she is so unaware of her surroundings. It's not like where Sheldon just doesn't understand social cues, but when he moves around a scene, he could fit in if he doesn't open his mouth, right? Just his physicality is still kind of normal. Where with her, they go as far as portraying that when she walks around in Seoul on the street, she has to wear headphones so she doesn't get sensory overload. When she's talking, she never is making eye contact with anybody, and she's always moving her hands in weird ways, kind of like an Italian, just boppity boopy. And she's more on the physically extreme side of being autistic, but still functional. They put her in this Goldilocks area where look, she has autism, but also I can fully function within society and it's totally fine.
Yep.
So that kind of is weird, but the show is structured as basically a murder mystery because it's a lawyer show, or even a Phoenix Wright style episode, but autism comes in some way, in some form eventually.
Yes.
So her whole thing is that she loves two things in this world, and that's law and whales.
Whales.
And everything that she has a breakthrough relates back to whales.
Hell yeah.
Somehow.
I wish I had that kind of mentality. I wish I loved something so much
that it all leads back.
It all leads back to whales.
Dude, am I autistic? Because everything leads back to video games, so I don't know.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
All right, okay, we'll see. So yeah, every time she has her epiphany, basically, they'll do this thing where the wind blows in her face, and then a whale sound happens. Ooh.
How dramatic.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. But it'll be your typical crime drama where you have the opening scene, something fucked up happens, and then the show continues to show you what really happened, right? It's not as fucked up as it seems when you have context and when they find more clues. And then sprinkled within there is her dealing with being visibly autistic in a society like Korea's, which is very, I don't know, Asian. I don't know how else to put that.
Which is very what?
Yeah, it's very Asian.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say
What are you trying to say?
There's a saying.
What are you trying to say?
Just when something is out of the norm, it tends to be.
Were you saying Asians can't be autistic?
I'm saying they can be, but I'm saying that maybe they're a little bit less progressive with people who have autism than say North America, all right, or people who are outside of the norm. What's that famous saying? The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. It's kind of like that, And the society with. What was it? The 1 year Miss Korea, they had a problem. Koreans had problem telling them apart because the plastic surgery was so rampant.
They're all
they're kind of a very conformative society in certain ways. So it's a very interesting look at this because the show actively, in K-drama fashion, goes out of its way to be well, you're fucking autistic and you suck and blah blah blah, and you're well, it's so mean. Oh my, if this show was released anywhere outside of Asia, or if this was a North American show, someone would be we need to cancel these writers. They're goddamn. Because they go hard in the paint when they try and make her feel bad about being autistic.
Yeah.
And that's where the show kind of loses me sometimes. It's this weird push and pull between the way they set up cases and the way they set up the lawyering stuff and her whole very interesting, very unique process of figuring things out is really interesting. But then when they lead into the drama part of the K-drama, I kind of get pulled out again.
Oh, you don't like her paralegal, the dude who
He's pretty cool.
he just wants to bang her.
Yeah, why not? I would too. She's a cutie.
Oh man.
There's a lot of hot ladies in this show. That's
Oh,
for sure.
God.
Goddamn, dude, the CEO of the law firm.
God.
What a milf. But yeah, it's not necessarily what these people are frustrated with that makes it bad. It's the way the show sets it up. It's so overly dramatic, and it's like it's almost like Disney level of like, we want you to know this guy's the villain.
I mean, it is a K-drama.
It is a K-drama.
How stories are generally told.
Yeah, yeah, and it's I've said it before on the show. Like when we watch Squid Games, I like Squid Games up until the point where it became a K-drama, and
That was the best part.
yeah, where it's like the characters are making decisions not because they would make no decisions, but because the writers are like, we need to make this so fucking dramatic, baby. Let's go.
Hell
Yeah. And I just it so far it's been more positive than negative in the first 3 episodes I've watched, and that's why I'm continuing on with the show. And honestly, for a country like Korea to like take this deep dive into I guess like a very not really well understood topic even here, right? Like they bring up the part where it's like they have one character who's like severely autistic, like non-functioning autism, and they try and use that person as a one-to-one example to the lawyer to tell her that she's not qualified to do her job and stuff like that. And they don't understand that it's called a spectrum disorder for a reason and stuff like that. And it's cool to see a very conservative country tackling topics like these, because they tackle it in a different way than we would here.
For sure.
And it's pretty refreshing. So I so far I like it. It's pretty decent, but
It's pretty decent.
yeah, I would recommend it. It's pretty good so far.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good. That's it.
That's it.
That's my week.
That's what you got.
Like I've been playing Magic. I got some like residual hate from like 2 weeks ago playing Magic.
What?
So I was playing Magic. Right, we're playing EDH down at the local board game store, the BGS.
Oh, wow. BGS, he says.
The LBGS, and I was playing my one deck Mael, where I cheat out big dudes.
Okay.
And I've made it so that all the big dudes that I cheat out are not just like game enders, but they're annoying. Like, so it's not just like I put down someone who can kill the table in one turn and then it's game over. Like, it's not fun. But I always put down cards that are like, you have to change the way you play now. So like one example of that is Gisela, where every source that would deal damage to an opponent deals double.
Double.
But every source that would deal damage to me deals half.
Mm.
Right? So opponents are like, well, maybe I should attack another opponent of Anthony's so I do double damage to them, right? And I get more value for my hit. Or and then the other one is like Rukhthar, where anytime a player would cast a non-creature spell, they take 6 damage.
Okay.
And there's just stuff like that. I was telling a guy that I was taking cards out of my one fucking super meta elves deck, and I was putting them into my L. And so he's like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, okay, I'm taking these cards out from here because this guy said he had like a pre-con deck, like he's just starting. So I'm not going to play the kill you on turn 4 deck. And I'm going to take these 5 cards out from this deck and put them in this deck. And he's like, oh, cool. And then I played one of the cards that he's like, I thought you took that card out. I was like, I told you I took it out from this one and put it into this one. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, that card's so mean, like blah, blah, blah. The card was called Vorinclex, where every time I tap a mana, I get 1 more of that mana produced. Yeah. And every time my opponents tap a mana, it gets frost tapped, meaning it doesn't untap during their next untap step. Okay. It takes 2 turns to untap. And man, that's pretty brutal. But yeah, it came out and he just started complaining at the table the whole time. And I was just like, oh, I told you. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't listen, I don't know what to tell you. And so this week, I was playing in a pod with him and his boys. And let me tell you, my Elves deck, even though it's pretty good, cannot handle being targeted by 3 players every game. So I don't know. I think the man talked with his boys before we went into the pod. And like every turn was just card effect, can target anybody at the table. Yeah. Targets me. Wow. Oh, you put out that thing that'll get you back in the game, that's cool. I'm going to steal it and I'm going to use it instead.
Wow.
Like there's a situation where I put out a planeswalker and it has an ability where it's like you put a loyalty counter on it and then you put a loyalty counter for each creature you control. And then its ultimate is you get an emblem and it says for the rest of the game, whenever a creature comes into the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. So it's pretty big in a token deck, right? I make like 20 dudes, I draw 20 cards. I put it down, put enough tokens on it so that next turn I could get the emblem. It goes around to the other player. He just steals it and then ults himself. And I'm just like, sick. And then I put down a mana thing that would help me make more mana. Someone else steals that. I put down a 1 mana dork. Someone blows that up. And I'm just like, all right, cool. This coordinated effort's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's just like nothing I could do about it. So
sick.
Yeah. It kind of sucked. The one that was just like at first I was just like, well, I did probably some good cards. So, you know, I could just, I'll take the loss in stride. Like it was just, I played a bunch of bangers, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you take them? But the one was like, I was like mana screwed at like turn 3. And then some guy had this Voltron commander. It was like a fucking 30-30 by turn 5. And is like, he put a thing on it that gave it protection from white and green, which is both colors in my deck. And he just killed me in one hit on like turn 5. And I'm like, cool, I'm going to sit here for 20 more turns and do nothing. Just shuffle my deck, I guess. So that kind of sucked. But
damn,
what are you going to do?
I don't know.
Those nerds be salty, kid.
Sounds like the same thing's happening in the chess world.
Dude, you need a vibrating butt plug?
If it helps you beat world champion chess, fuck yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Anyways, before we go, we do have a question to chew on.
Ooh, right at the last second there, Paul.
Paul Chu writes in, what have been the best video game experiences of your life so far? Are these great experiences because of the game specifically, parentheses, an amazing story experience, or the surrounding circumstances, playing a tournament with friends, beating a famous gamer?
A lot of my solo experience aren't necessarily from my favorite games, but they are definitely like the unique experiences. Like being a kid playing Metal Gear Solid 3 and saving after you have that talk with Medic about Dracula. And then when you reload the game, you're in like a special like zombie killing mini game. And you figure that out on purpose, and it can only happen in that instance, and like that's so cool.
Yeah.
Or the first time I played Nier, and they were like, "Hey, you want the true ending? You got 100% and everything? Cool. Delete your save, motherfucker." And you're like, "Oh shit, that's so sick." Like those kind of experiences are kind of like my favorites. Spec Ops: The Line, if you've ever played that, where it's like, "Oh, there's a bunch of enemies in the trenches here. You got to hit them with fucking like mustard gas and like incinerate them." And then you go down and you realize that your information was wrong and you just committed like fucking mass war crimes and you just killed a bunch of civilians and shit. And like,
well, sometimes it'd be like that.
Sometimes it do be like that. Sometimes you got to kill thousands of civilians. Who hasn't been there, you know? It's like an everyday experience.
Yep.
I really like that kind of stuff. I've never been good enough to like beat a highly ranked player at a tournament or something like that. But yeah, and obviously like the stuff with like friends. You go to an event with friends, you hang out. Like when me, Blaven, TJ, and Brandon went to Canada Cup, and did all that stuff. That was really fun. Met a lot of YouTubers. Fond memories of like you and the boys just like playing Mario Party 1, getting blisters on your hands from rotating the fucking N64 joystick on your palm. And that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think I obviously have games where I'm like, oh shit, that was really cool that happened. But I don't think they last with me forever as like that's why I like video games.
Yeah.
Mine are definitely more, I guess I would describe them as like just, I guess who I was playing the game with, or like how it not necessarily contributed to my life, but like what it meant at the time.
Okay.
Right? Like the first time online game became a real big thing for me.
And then you just dropping N-bombs in the Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Hell yeah.
No, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4. Like
True.
that was like I worked part-time job, and I was at a movie theater, and then at the end of that, my shift was like 2 a.m, go home, and then me and a couple of the guys from high school or the movie theater, we'd all jump on and play all night.
Yeah.
I love doing that. When I was younger, I used to sleep over at teacher's house, and we always talk about Iggy's Wrecking Balls.
Yeah.
And like it's a shit game.
But
It was so fun. But yeah, or
it's
like
the only game you got.
yeah, or like Mario Party, or like all those like.
You're right. Mario Party is a shit game.
Come to think of it, like all the shittiest games were on the 64. But
dude, what?
yeah,
Have you ever played Mischief Makers?
because like
game's
I like
sick.
Snowboard Kids, but I would never go to bat for it as like that is the snowboard racing game, right? Like I would never say that.
Would I play?
Like Bomberman 64, loved it, but I would never say that is the best Bomberman.
Would I play Snowboard Kids 2 over Mario Kart 64? Maybe. I think I have to replay Snowboard Kids.
See, but the fact that you have to think about that,
I know, right?
Yeah, like that's the thing,
It's
right?
close.
It's not a thing. I mean, I really liked playing Overcooked for the first time with my girlfriend. Like that was incredible.
Especially with her, who I think she said she like never played
Yeah.
games before, right?
Well, she played like SWAT, but
That's not real. That's not a real game.
that's not a real game. She only played that in Tekken, I think. So I don't know.
No, that's a real game.
Oh wow.
Oh, I realized she was a gamer. That's crazy.
Yeah, only on the PS2.
Dude, who's her main?
I don't
Can
know.
she Korean backdash? What's going on?
I have
KBD?
I have no idea.
What's her KBDs
Dude,
like?
the first Smash. Oh my god,
That was
wow,
crazy.
That was peak gaming.
And you're like, I could be Kirby, and I can fight Mario.
Yeah, and Link and
Dude,
Zelda.
and a Charizard came out of this building. That's so sick.
Yeah, like that was peak gaming.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll ever be as like mind blown as the first Smash Brothers.
I think a lot of like the best gaming moments type stuff really is like tied to nostalgia, I guess.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
like what are your like what are your most fond memories? And it's hard to like differentiate the two unless you're looking at games from like this super critical eye,
Yeah.
right? Where you're like, oh, the whole process of finding notes through Bill's Town is like one of the best video game experiences ever. It's like it's not like it is on one hand, but it's like not on the other, or like the twists in The Last of Us 1 and stuff like that. It's more like if you want it personally, it's more just tied to like what do I remember fondly, kind of thing. And yeah, I think I can see a lot of that being tied to the people that we met along the way.
Yeah, man, remember the first time you played Double Dash? You're like, oh fuck, I gotta play with this.
I think the first time I played Double Dash, the PS3 was like halfway through its life cycle by then. So
Mario Kart Double Dash?
yeah.
Oh my god.
I never owned a GameCube. I think the first person I knew with a GameCube was Blaven.
I remember the first time I played that, we're like, wait, I have to play with a person?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
no.
That was like infuriating, but also awesome.
Is
Because
it? Could they take the driver's seat at any point too?
I can't remember. Could you? I
'Cause
think you had the ability to switch it. Yeah, like
I'm-
you both could choose.
Okay,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But it became it's either because everyone's a team at that point, right?
Yep.
But then obviously there's always like infighting.
I want to drive here.
Yeah.
No, you don't know this spot. I
Yeah. So it's that's some good shit. Double Dash was.
Damn.
I mean, like I still hate that game, but also
True, Mario Kart does suck.
What? Shut up. You shut your
Snowboard Kids
face.
2 is a superior game. Thanks for letting me figure that out.
What was the Tetris on DS that you could do single cart with 8 people?
Tetris DS?
Is that what it's called? Is it just Tetris DS?
I think so. And it had like the video game themed Tetris boards.
Yeah.
I think it was just Tetris
I remember
DS.
doing that in class. That was great.
A lot of my college business classes were spent with my friend Alex playing Advanced Wars via link cable on our Game Boy SP.
Actually, you know what I remember doing a lot? Mario Kart DS in class.
Oh, true.
And I remember getting in so much shit in religion.
Dude, what? You playing Mario Kart in the eyes of God?
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Because our teacher was the football coach.
Oh. He had the fill, didn't he?
That was also the class where some guy stole the body of Christ and ate it in the back of the class like a bag of chips.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to do that once.
Yeah, so I think all my favorite game experiences are about like the people or the community aspect or the yeah, it's more than just the game itself, I think.
Okay.
I mean, that said, I think Overwatch is the top right now.
But you're playing multiplayer. You're playing with the community.
You're right, I am playing the especially when it started out at the beginning. I loved people. I feel like everybody was playing that game.
Honestly, thinking back too is like if one that doesn't involve like my direct community, but involves like a community of gamers.
Yes.
Is when I used to play Counter-Strike Source.
Oh, I think you say Guild Wars.
Or Guild Wars 2. Oh baby, Guild Wars. When I used to play Counter-Strike Source, and when I would get called a hacker,
Because you're so
in a
good.
lobby because I was dominating.
You're so
And
cracked.
I'd be like, oh, I'm so good at video games.
Yeah.
Dude, those are the best. And yeah, like Guild Wars 1, like playing my first MMO, like I remember buying Guild Wars because I was reading the GameSpot review and there's no monthly fee. And I could convince my parents to get me that because they didn't have to pay for WoW, right? So I played Guild Wars and like I was in like one of the top ranked guilds. I remember like sneaking down. You know when like computers you would start them up, they used to like beep.
Some still do.
Some still do. But I would like go down with a blanket and like cover the computer and then turn it on so the beep was muffled.
Oh my God.
And then like start playing Guild Wars at like 1 a.m. when I had school the next day.
Wow.
I remember one day I got fucking caught because it was like 4 a.m. and I was like in a raid with these guys. And I was like, hey, we wiped. I'm going to go. And apparently this was like my test. They were going to make me like one of the officers in the guild, right? The guy who makes like the admin decisions. And he's like, well, if you're going to leave now, you're kind of like leaving us out to dry and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I got to go to sleep and all this shit. I got school. And then apparently because I cursed out one of the officers, they didn't let me get promoted. So.
Well, that's what happens. That happens when you raging.
Dude, I'm not raging. It's 4 a.m. I'm 14. I didn't go to sleep.
How are we going to go through this whole talk and you're not once gonna, mention your true love?
Metal Gear Solid 2?
No. League.
League is...
The League.
No, League's...
That is the greatest gaming experience.
We're talking about good experiences, right?
No, because that game teaches you life lessons.
No, League is bad.
That's the game that taught you. Oh my God, too much of a good thing is indeed a bad thing.
Don't play League of Legends. I'm telling you right now.
That's his favorite.
League of Legends is a bad video game.
See, it's the only game that elicits this kind of energy from you.
Honestly, friends don't let friends play League of Legends.
But you do it all the time.
Dude, I play it. Okay? And that's a problem. Honestly, that's a problem. That's like... I would go to rehab for League. I probably need to do that.
You should.
Get it out of my system.
You should, but you can't.
I can't.
That's why it's one of the greatest gaming experiences for you.
Dude, I was playing Janna one game, I denied my Rengar, this opponent Rengar from assassinating my ADC every single time. He got so mad. Type all chat, imagine being a man and playing Janna. And I was just like, bro, you're playing a cat. Fucking furry. And I think I chirped him out. Was it TJ's brother was on Discord watching me? I just chirped this kid out for like an hour after the game.
Wow.
Shit was sick. But don't play League of Legends. That shit sucks.
See that? I knew it. That's your favorite experience.
Don't do it.
I knew it.
Don't do it.
I know. So what did we learn today, boys and girls?
I miss toxic Modern Warfare lobbies. That's what I miss.
Wow.
That's the best experience. Just calling everybody every racial slur in the dictionary.
Wow.
That was gaming at its peak.
Was it now? Wow. Wicked. All right.
Don't act like you didn't do that. Get
I
out
didn't.
Of here. Yeah.
I didn't have a headset.
Huh?
I didn't have a headset.
Right.
Didn't have a headset.
You're right.
I didn't get I had the Sony.
It came with a headset, kid.
No,
it came with the little.
The PS3 didn't.
Did not?
Nope.
I thought it did.
You had to buy the Bluetooth thing that came with
separately?
Starhawk.
Oh, I bought Warhawk.
Well, there you go.
That's why I
That's
had
how you
it.
have a headset.
I bought Warhawk.
I had it, and then I tried. I'm like, I don't get it. And then
Because let's just say a racial slur right now. Just see how it feels rolling off the tongue.
You're Asian.
Oh my God, that's fucked up. I'm not even Asian, dude. That's crazy. How'd that make you feel?
Not good.
Empowered?
Because you're a jungle.
Why are you just describing yourself?
Oh,
what are you doing?
That came up in work.
What, jungle Asian?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So me and my friend Gek, we were having lunch. Gek is Cambodian.
Yeah.
I'm Filipino. And this new girl that she just got hired. Mm-hmm. And she wanted to be friendly. She sat with us and whatever. We're having discussions. And then Gek goes, wow, it's nice to have another one of you here.
What do you mean one of you?
And then she was like, you mean Asian? She's like, it's okay. It's just us. We can all talk.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She meant something else.
And Gek was like, yeah, Asian. I'm like, Gek, you mean jungle?
Oh, that's great. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because the new girl's, I think she's Vietnamese.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm like,
it's the jungliest jungle you can get.
And I was like, listen, like it's cool. We're among our people.
Okay. All these fancy, right?
We're surrounded by the fancies,
Yeah.
but we must band together.
Like obviously, when the shades are around,
Oh my god.
right? We all stick together as an Asian coalition.
Oh, of course, but when it's
when it's amongst,
yeah,
right?
the Asians.
Yeah, the Europeans stick together, but when it's only Europeans,
Yeah, then you break off.
then we're like, fuck you, Russia.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Italy. We're the best.
Oh god. Yeah. Awesome. That's it for us this week. We'll be back next week. Expect a lot of talk about Overwatch.
Can I check out that week?
Nope.
No.
I'm paying you to be here, so
Wait, what?
nope, I'm not.